Today's episode of Off the Timeline is titled The Grand Slam That Never Was, How One Swing Could Have Changed a Decade of Baseball. It's October 13th, 2013. ALCS Game 2. Tigers lead the Red Sox 5-1 in the 8th inning. Bases are loaded. David Ortiz steps to the plate. In our reality, this pitch from Joaquin Benoit would be sent flying into the Boston night, over the right field wall, and straight into baseball immortality. The Ortiz Grand Slam became one of the most iconic moments of the 21st century. It swung the momentum of the ALCS, led to the Red Sox win the World Series, and gave Boston one more chapter in its ongoing baseball legacy. But in this reality, Benoit doesn't hang that changeup. Ortiz hits a soft grounder to the second. The Tigers turn two. The Fenway crowd is silent, and Boston never recovers. One pitch, one swing, one moment erased, and with it, the entire postseason changes. Two franchises rewrite their futures, and the ripple effects reshape baseball for the next several years. Section 1. Let's set the stage. Before we erase the Grand Slam, let's remember what was at stake. The 2013 Tigers were loaded. AL MVP Miguel Cabrera coming off a Triple Crown season the year before. Prince Fielder still in his prime. A rotation featuring Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, Anibal Sanchez, and Doug Fister. And an offense that could score runs until you're blue in the face. They've been knocking on the doors for years. 2011 ALCS, World Series 2012. And in 2013, they were this close to finally breaking through. The Red Sox, meanwhile, were the miracle team. They had gone from worst to first. They had a resurgent Ortiz. They had Jacoby Ellsbury in a contract year and a bullpen anchored by Koji Uehara. Game 2 was Boston's chance to avoid going down 0-2 at home before heading to Detroit to face Verlander in Game 3. They were almost done in the water until Ortiz launched that ball into the bullpen, only now he doesn't. Section 2, the ALCS that never was. Game 2, Tigers won 5-1. Game 3, Verlander dominates in both realities. Game 4, Boston salvages the game. Game 5, Scherzer shuts the door, striking out 11, and the Tigers go to the World Series. ALCS MVP Max Scherzer, 2 wins, 1.40 ERA, and a performance that cements him as the ace in the making. Section 3, the World Series that never was. Instead of Red Sox Cardinals, we get Tigers Cardinals, a rematch of the 2006 World Series. Game 1, scoreless through 6 until Cabrera smokes a 2-run double in the 7th. Game 2, Scherzer strikes out 12. Detroit up 2-0 going back home. Game 3, Cardinals win behind Michael Wacha, but the Tigers take Game 4. Game 5, Cabrera homers, Benoit nails the save. Detroit wins its first World Series since 1984. And your 2013 World Series MVP is Miguel Cabrera, who hits .450 with 3 home runs. Section 4, off-season dominoes. Now we get to the fun part, where the butterfly wings start flapping. Tigers, no way they trade Prince Fielder after a title. That trade to Texas for Ian Kinsler never happens. For better or worse, Cabrera stays at third, Fielder at first. Benoit is resigned, bullpen stability is prioritized. Scherzer gets offered a 7-year extension before 2014, which he takes. Red Sox, without the worst of first magic, they're not basking in championship glory. Ortiz doesn't have this October moment, though his legend remains strong. However, Ellsbury still signs with the Yankees. Section 5, now to our 2014 to 2017 reality. 2014, Tigers repeat as AL Central champs, but his neck injury hits in June, with Cabrera stuck at third base. Cabrera's third base defense costs them in the ALCS versus Baltimore. Orioles win the World Series over the Giants, and Buck Showalter gets his ring. 2015, Scherzer's still a Tiger. Nationals sign John Lester instead. 2015, Royals still win the World Series, but the Tigers sneak in the wild card and lose to the Yankees. 2016, another Tigers wild card. They lose to the Blue Jays, though the Cubs still beat Cleveland in the World Series. 2017, Tigers fade, but not as badly as in real life. This delays the rebuild by a year. Astros still win their title, but the Tigers finish around 500, and they still got Max Scherzer for now. Section 6, 2018 to 2023, the long ripple. 2018, Tigers finally start a rebuild. Scherzer traded midseason for a huge prospect haul. Red Sox still make the playoffs, but lose to the Astros in the ALCS. 2019, Nationals never get Scherzer, no miracle run. Soto still shines in the postseason, but the Dodgers beat them in the NLDS. And the Astros beat the Dodgers in the World Series with the garbage can drama still lurking. 2020, Dodgers win bubble season in both universes. 2021, Braves still win in this universe, but don't have to go through Scherzer in the NLCS. 2022, Astros beat the Phillies in the World Series. Tigers hover around 500 with the young core they got in the Scherzer trade. 2023, Tigers take the AL Central for the first time since 2014, but lose to the Astros in the ALCS. Section 7, winners and losers. Tigers, they end the 29-year title drought, keep Scherzer long-term, stay competitive longer, and return to October 2023. Baltimore, they get the 2014 championship, and they're still the 2023 AL powerhouse. Astros, they still continue to be a dynasty-level team. Losers, Red Sox, no 2013 ring. Ortiz's October legend slightly smaller. Nationals, no Scherzer equals a no 2019 parade. Section 8, the Ortiz legacy question. Here's where it gets personal for Red Sox fans. In our reality, the 2013 Grand Slam is one of the major Ortiz moments. It's played every October, a rallying cry for clutch hitting. Without it, Ortiz still has 2004, 2007, but the legend is a little smaller. He's still a Hall of Famer, still a Boston icon, but that photo, him watching the ball sail, Torrey Hunter flipping over the wall, doesn't exist. And if you think that doesn't matter, ask a Red Sox fan who lived through it. Section 9, the Scherzer effect. Keeping Scherzer changes everything. Tigers get 3 to 4 more years of Verlander Scherzer. Nationals pivot to John Lester in 2015, changing the Cubs and Red Sox rotations too. And the Dodgers might grab Scherzer at a different time, maybe. In this reality, Scherzer's Hall of Fame plaque might feature a Tiger cap, not a Nationals one. And his career WAR, postseason totals, and Cy Young tally are just a little different. Section 10, let's close the loop. Baseball history often turns on moments we can't predict. In our world, David Ortiz got his pitch, the Red Sox got this miracle, and the Tigers' championship window is slammed shut. In this world, Benoit makes his pitch, the Tigers run the table, and a decade of baseball changes forever. One swing, one pitch, from dynasty talk in Detroit to a missing banner in Boston, from Scherzer in Orange and Navy to a ringless Nationals club, from a single moment in October to rewriting 10 years of the sport. And that's the thing about baseball. Sometimes the smallest change doesn't rewrite the inning, it rewrites history.